Good morning, bitches.
Rise and shine and get ready for another recap of season 9 of Drag Race.
Rise and shine. You know what they say? A good morning show is all about chemistry. And I'd say we have chemistry, don't you?
Why don't you ask your husband, whose business card is in my purse?
Damn you, clunky added backstory.
I call shade.
Do something, Charlie. Such a good episode.
All this and more up in the 7 o'clock hour where we talk about the queens of season 9 tackling a live morning show challenge and strutting in Nighties on the runway.
Naughty Nighties. Toss some of that RuPaul chocolate bar in your salad and let's go, Toots.
I want a pod.
Don't joke about that.
Oh.
Mom!
Race chaser. Woo-hoo. Race chaser. Yeehaw. Race chaser. Woo-hoo. Race chaser. Yeehaw.
Are those Golden Grams?
No, they're cinnamon life, and I hate how soggy they get as soon as the milk goes in.
Cinnamon life.
It can give me life.
Honey, I'm giving you cinnamon life tonight. Hello.
Hello,
and welcome back to Race Chaser, Classic. A podcast dedicated to the discussion, dissection,
and dissemination
of every single episode of RuPaul's Drag Race. Starting from the very beginning.
This is the beginning.
My name's Alaska. What's yours?
I'm Willam. What's so
Why don't
funny,
you tell
bitch?
us, for those of us who are watching the show, why don't you tell us what happened last week?
Well, we met a bevy of beauties.
Did you catch this episode?
Yeah, I watch every episode, bitch.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
We didn't accidentally watch episode 3 of season 4 of Seinfeld by mistake.
No, cunt. We left off on episode 2 of Drag Race Belgique, picking up with Setter Jean, coming back as the wild card. No, I'm kidding. We met a bevy of fairy tale beauties and their sidekicks, Princess Disasterina. Season 9 queens attempted to create princess mythology, custom looks, write funny jokes for their squawking starfishes, and create a presentation on the runway. Aja's attempt almost ended in disaster. Kimura's banana lady showed bravery in a padless body, and Valentina's princess had a beautiful smile, but was only wearing a leotard. Trinity swept the week with her invention of Princess Aqua Pussy and her stanky sidekick. But it was really Aja's episode to shine. From her untucked rant to her absolute slay of a lip sync, the Brooklyn Doll is here to make waves.
She is, absolutely. And we get a lipstick message from Kimura that says, "Hey ladies, I love you all. Sisters forever. Love, Kimmy."
Oh, I love Kimura. She's great.
She said, "I'm pretty.
I'm pretty."
I don't need to write some sort of pithy, joke on this mirror. I'm just going to say bye. Thank you.
No. Bye, love Shimmy Gibbler. This brings us to episode 4 of season 9, which is the Good Morning Bitches.
Yeah.
And in the morning time, the girls walk into the workroom, and Aja still feels shook from that lip sync. She walked into the competition thinking she's like, hot shit, Brooklyn superstar. She had that big viral video. She had some steam behind her, Totally. And now the judges are definitely giving her a bit of an ego check.
Yes, and this is part of the RuPaul's Drag Race, process, for better or for worse. It is like the military in that they have to break you down in order to build you down. And we start to see this sort of cracking of the shell of Aja. And I think in this episode, we really start to see like a softer side of her. She's very vulnerable. And and that creates a more complete picture of her as like a person. So that's what we're getting storyline wise. But Alexis chimes in and says, "Now, Valentina, I have to say that you were perhaps misjudged. You shouldn't have been in the top 3.
Do you think Alexis couldn't sleep at night? Oh, help me sleep.
Help me sleep. Girl, these girls are so bothered by Valentina.
So
They're
bothered.
just bothered. They're bothered.
You know,
She's Harlow.
I've been in a position where people have been bothered by me frequently.
You have.
Once
Enough about the Wowie Awards.
once upon a time. So I get this. Like, and it's not that you're doing anything to them, it's how they feel about you. And this is not Valentina's fault. She's just there doing her. She is blooming like a rose. She doesn't care about the other flowers in the garden.
Yeah.
And I think Alexis is fine for saying this. But that continues the Aja rant where she says, I just don't understand the hype about Valentina. And she says it in the interview chair, so it's not like she's saying it to her face. But she also says it to her face because she's what? A Brooklyn girl.
Of course. The girls are bothered by Ms. Valentina. And Valentina is she just kind of doesn't say anything. She just is like, okay.
She doesn't have to. Her work is speaking for herself, honestly.
Exactly.
Which is the best way to go, I think.
Well, I can't wait to see how this turns out.
Do you think they specifically break down the New York and the LA girls mostly? Like, because
Well,
they really put us through it because they go hard.
They do, because they don't want people who are perhaps too strong of personalities that won't, sort of go along with the game, which is why I think the casting is sort of how it is. They don't want to cast people who are super well known and established because they want to mold their creations.
You're 100% correct. Now, the next day in the workroom, the girls are given their maxi challenge, and they're tasked.
I love
with-
RuPaul's suit.
Oh, so chic.
Yellow.
Unique.
Stunning, sickening, love it.
Mhm.
For the Maxi Challenge, the girls will be co-hosting 2 rival morning talk shows.
Mhm.
Now, remember, you're going to choose teams. In morning television, chemistry is everything.
They ain't wrong. I mean, we've all done the morning TV show pop-ups. I'm banned from Good Morning Ireland.
What did you do?
Plucked.
I said that
Plucked.
my Irish grandma always told me I should visit Ireland before I die because she loved the Big D, Dublin, and they.
That
pretty
was
tame.
too blue. That was too blue.
You can watch it back. I cracked them. I cracked them hard.
Did you say, well, we have to go to commercial now?
I said, Grandma loved the D, Dublin. And then they cut. So the teams are Aja and Trinity as team captains since Trinity won and Aja lost. So Aja gets the pleasure of going first, and she is a smart cookie, Brooklyn girl. She picks Valentina.
Yeah.
And
Girl,
then
smart.
Shay, Sasha, Alexis, and Farrah.
Good team.
Trinity goes with Peppermint. All would be first on my list too. Charlie, Cynthia Lee Fontaine, Eureka, and then Nina. And Nina is picked last for the second time or third time, I feel like.
I
Or
wonder,
second to last.
this makes me wonder what is going on sort of behind the scenes, because I get the feeling that maybe Nina Bonina was sort of the personality that was like sort of withdrawn, and she like maybe because she was anxious or like nervous or whatever just didn't socialize with the girls like in the van or whatever.
She's
Because
giving tortured artist.
It's not like Nina's done poorly in the competition at all. I think she just doesn't have like friendships with the girls, which is why she's picked last.
And when these team challenges come up, it's usually like who can bring a spark, and like these girls don't know what her spark is other than creating these fantastical illusions that she presents on the runway. Because while she's creating them, she's probably not kikiing and going around and Yara Sophiaing with the girls. She's probably working
No.
hard to create
Yeah.
her illusions. So I get that her time here has been like insular to herself. But
She's an introspective artist.
yes, very that.
And then
but-
Rue slips in. Oh, your show is going to be broadcast live. Anyway, thank you and goodbye. What? So wait a second. What is the? Wait a second. What is that? I think that warranted more explanation. She just was like, and it's live. Bye.
Like it's gonna be live on Logo. Like, girl,
Like
RuPaul,
nothing is live on Drag Race.
girl, go fuck yourself. And then Trinity tells Nina, "Don't get in your head about getting picked last." But Nina's like, "Okay," and then immediately gets in her head, which I don't know
She
why.
was like, I was fine until you said something.
Why didn't they cut to her with one of her giant heads, like the peach or the?
Don't get in your giant peach.
That was an editing misstep for sure.
Yes.
Eureka is suggesting accents for the group, and I'm surprised she didn't wear her Black Girls Rock necklace.
Okay.
I can make that joke
She
because she borrowed that
says-
necklace from me.
She says the script is kind of ghetto. Should we like do ghetto, like ghetto accents? And it cuts to Peppermint just being like, like,
And they show Trinity saying, "Okay, you need to raise your hand in order to talk." Trinity is a kindergarten teacher, and Eureka doesn't like that Trinity hands out the roles as she sees fit, and Eureka just doesn't like that. Eureka doesn't like Trinity. Let's be frank at this point in the show, because they competed in pageants for years, and
Yeah.
Trinity always won. And
and
Eureka
we're reminded of that at the beginning of the episode. Like in the previously on, they show us that clip of them entering the workroom and Trinity being like, maybe she doesn't like me because I beat her in all the pageants that we enter together. They are going at it. This is very, I mean, if you want Sparks, this is Sparks. The raising of the hands. Oh
Nicholas
my
Sparks.
God.
For sure. Charlie and Cynthia on the other team are working on their part of the show. They have some good chemistry, but Charlie has lots of feedback for Cynthia about pronunciation and how to laugh, how to act, and she's really drilling into Cynthia the diction. And Cynthia can take a lot of things, but diction is not probably her where she
That wouldn't
flourishes.
fly on Good Morning Ireland, and that's not going to fly here. Okay, that's
Oh.
double entendre. I know. I see what you're trying to do here.
Honey, you can call me Quinta Entendre. Quintuple Entendre. We're gonna take a break and review our network standards and practices.
Okay. Chime is changing the way people bank. They offer the most rewarding, fee-free banking, and it's built just for you.
I don't want to interrupt here, but I want to chime in. They're not like traditional old banks that charge you overdraft and monthly fees. Plus, they have thousands of fee-free ATMs. There's nothing more frustrating than added fees when you're just trying to access your own money.
Exactly. So with Chime, you are not just switching banks, you are upgrading to America's #1 choice for banking with a Chime checking account.
And how about some of these benefits? All benefits here, honey. Get 5% cash back on a Chime card in a category of your choice, like gas or groceries. And you get savings that grow faster with 3.75 APY. That's 9 times higher than the national average.
And don't forget, they also have Spot Me, which lets you overdraft up to $200 fee-free.
We all need to be proactive in our own finances and understand what our money's doing, and banking can be confusing. There's so many hidden fees and policies that are different at each bank, so you have to look out for you, and with Chime you could do that.
Yes, God, and don't just settle. Find what works for you and get the perks and benefits that are beneficial to your life. Check out Chime.
Honey, I did. I'm a Chime user, and Chime is not just smarter banking, it's the most rewarding way to bank. Join the millions who are already banking fee-free today.
Head to chime.com/drag. That is chime.com/drag. It only takes a few minutes to sign up.
Chime is a fintech, not a bank. Banking services provided for MyPay and Chime Card provided by Chime Bank Partners. Optional products and services may have fees or charges. Stated annual percentage yield and cashback for Chime Prime only. No minimum balance required.
Checking account ranking based on a J.D. Power survey published October 20th, 2025. For more information on APY rates, MyPay, SpotMe, and travel perks, go to chime.com/disclosures.
This podcast is brought to you by Squarespace. Squarespace is the all-in-one website platform designed to help you stand out and succeed online. Whether you're just starting out or scaling your business, everybody needs a website. Otherwise, you're just out there making your business happen with what? Word of mouth? No, ma'am. If you've got a passion project that you're starting, if you want to start making drag watches that are purely ornamental, made for the sole purpose of a queen touching her wrist during lip sync when the song lyrics say, time. That idea is brilliant and needs a website. This is why you need Squarespace, because Squarespace gives you everything you need to claim your domain. Showcase your offerings with a professional website, then you can grow your brand and get paid all in one place. Plus, they have integrated SEO tools, which means search engine optimization, I think, so you can show up more often on search engines. And their Blueprint AI design tool, which can get a fully custom website built in just a few steps if you want to do the whole AI thing. Plus, you can connect your socials, set up easy ways for your customers to buy your products, and even schedule appointments with you. It's all right there on Squarespace. I've scaled a number of businesses in my time, and they have all needed websites because websites just legitimize you, you know? And Squarespace is a great spot for a creative person like me who needs to make a website and has great ideas but doesn't necessarily know the HTML, QRL, TMV of it all, you know? Because I'm not an IT whiz at all. But Squarespace makes it easy for me to select what I want and then put out a wonderful website. And it could be the same for you. You need to check out squarespace.com/drag for a free trial. And then when you're ready to launch, just use the offer code DRAG to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or a domain, which is kind of the same thing. Squarespace.com/drag. Oh, we are back. Oh, good morning, bitches.
Good fucking morning, bitches.
These sets were furnished by 204 Events, which I assume is in chapter 14 somewhere.
What can we look it up?
Yeah, I'll look it
204 events. I missed that. 204 events.
Well, you know they paid
What was the
$100,000. They paid $100,000 to get there because if your name is mentioned, that's how much you pay at least. Because that's what Daniel Coy told me. Hey, Daniel Coy, she made me a fierce wig once.
I feel like we've had this conversation.
We have.
What if mom paid $100,000 to get mentioned on Drag Race to sponsor one of the challenges?
Yeah, let's
do it. A
do
Mother's
it.
Day challenge. A Mother's Makeover challenge.
We could do it. Come on.
Bro, they have to approve it. It's not just if you pay the
Hey,
money.
our money's just as green as anybody else is.
RuPaul would say, give me the money. Don't let the man touch me. Oh.
Maybe if we had a shadow company of some kind. Anyway,
the Ritz dining chair, the rose gold communion table.
So wait, 204 Events is still in business?
How wonderfully camp.
No, I guess I need reminding of what the set looked like. Like, I don't remember it really being remarkable.
It was not. It was nondescript.
It's like a table.
Morning show. With like
okay, maybe like the background.
Girl, they gave them chairs and a background and then some
there's shelves and shit. Those geometrical drag con shelves.
They have those shelves though behind the judging panel. That's what creates the shadow.
No, that's wood.
There's
could you?
Mother,
Yeah.
would I?
this staging. Wow. Okay, this is what I want to represent my company.
Well, clearly
there can't even be some objects to art. Some tchotchke.
Yes. Clearly, it's just these sort of shelves that are behind the special segment scenes. This background is not furnished by 204 Events or whatever it's called.
And
neither is the news desk. I don't think. Anyway,
no.
We are live. Is this Good Morning Bitches or is this not on today?
This is Good Morning.
Good morning, bitches. And
I think Alexis and Farrah held it down as hostesses.
Me too. I thought their banter was light and morning-like. Alexis wore a lovely necklace. Farrah's suit was pastel pink to match her press-on
She
toenails.
looks so gorgeous.
She really does. This is what every girl wanted to look like in this year.
Every girl thinks they look like that.
Well, if you get far enough away from the mirror, you do.
Every girl thinks they look like that. And then she's not afraid to be like gross and weird because she puts her foot with the fucking long claws on it, which her feet are beautiful as well.
Now
And
the lining of that pant could have been tacked up. Because I saw the lining and it was free. No, when have you ever purchased?
Nitpicky.
No. When have you ever seen a pant with a lining hanging out the bottom by 2 inches, a frayed lining? I know that's not Kazias.
Every time I buy pants because I have to let the lining out so that they are long enough for me. Okay.
You let the right one out. Okay. Valentina's in a hard front, center part with a bang.
It's a bang wig.
Of course, she's teamed with Aja for her segment, and they're given the disadvantage of having cards, which means you have to look down a lot. And of course, they use a lot of the footage where they're looking down, but their banter is pretty good and lively.
I don't know. They kind of it's edited to show us that they're fumbling a little bit.
Yeah,
They're
fumbleisha.
fumbleana.
But they look like they're having fun out there.
But they sort of pause awkwardly when they're
Uncanny
responding
girl.
to the...
True. Next.
Yeah, if they would have put a laugh track in instead of the bum 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 bumble music,
awkward silence.
it would have been great. I do like that the girls have all chosen morning colors: pastel pinks, peaches, scarlets,
Pretty.
yellows, turquoises. It's a good morning show palette. Ooh, Shay's paint has changed.
What do you mean? Since this to now, or since the beginning of the season?
Or maybe that she's giving just morning right now, from this to now. Her paint is gorgeous in this, but like this isn't Shay's current face. Shay is very versatile, and this is not her face anymore.
Yeah, totally. I mean, Shay and Sasha, what can you say? I mean, they're so funny. They have bits planned, they have subtext. It's like, oh, we like secretly have a lesbian love affair going on. It's not even about the chocolate in the salad. It's about the sizzling romance between them, which I love.
I think this is what won the challenge for the girls because they were hilarious. And you can see the star quality in both of them. It's just dripping.
I also just love I love Sasha Velour's outfit. First of all, her little pocket square is a little crown shape, which is her like sort of symbol. Like throughout, she's sneaking in like little crowns.
And it's lovely to see her eating broccoli. Does she eat any of the chocolate? I know she's a vegan after winning the lifetime supply of hamburgers on the last episode. Did y'all catch that?
Also, an evening glove on the morning news.
Girl.
I'm not gonna listen. She looks great, so I'm not, and the color matches perfectly. So I'm going to overlook the fact that there is an evening glove on the morning news.
I'm not, because girls, there's no better way or faster way to make yourself look more masculine than an elbow length glove. You need your glove to go up over your bicep. It needs to be wrist or bicep. It's like
that's why you buy 2 pairs and you cut the hand off one, and then you put that sleeve up.
That's what you do. That's Miss Alaska Thunderfuck, and those are the moves.
Exactly. That's in the standards and practices. My stunning.
The Mom Bible. The girls have a group interview with Naya Riviera, who I read her book, Sorry Not Sorry. It was a wonderful book. I encourage everybody to read it. She's very
Next
honest.
book club?
I just finished chapter 6 of the book club. Don't fuck it up. So tune into Hot Goss because I bookmarked many a page and some passages and some lies and Fabelianas. So we'll be talking about that this week.
This group, the interview is really cute. It's really nice. It's sort of like giving when the celebrity goes and visits Untucked. Like the girls are just kind of like, oh my gosh, we love you. Oh, do you have any advice? Ka-ka-da-ka-ka-ka.
What was it like on Family Matters?
And Now, did you expect childbirth to be like this, or had you even prepared, or did you not even think about it?
And how long have you been infected?
No.
They will
Naya
never.
Rivera. Oh my gosh, she's so gorgeous.
She-
It's like it's heartbreaking. Like this was so not like not. It doesn't even seem like that long ago, and it's so heartbreaking that
it's-
she's no longer with us.
Which
So
Trinity?
we.
Trinity could have done a gray skunk streak in this wig, and I think she would have had a lot more authority.
Bonnie Raitt, honey.
Uh-huh.
Bonnie Irate.
No one else on earth. That is a good drag name. Put it in the file. Put it in the file.
It's
Okay.
in the file.
Okay, good. I
Not
shivered once.
On today is the second group. Peppermint and Trinity are having a little trouble.
They start off the commercial bumper with Ross doing the "Ugh" face. So you know it's going to be bad. And then Peppermint's got props. And Trinity's got disdain and backstory, which doesn't lend itself to chuckles. Which, you know, if you're going to have like planned bits and gags, you want it to be like funny, I think. Right? It's morning show. You want it light, not like cunty. You don't want a cunty morning show? Mm-mm.
I mean, evening show, sure, go for it. Or
Some evening
podcast,
shade. Some evening
go
shade.
for it.
Mm-hmm.
Nightshades. Yeah, they're having a little trouble. Peppermint is stumbling on some lines.
Well,
However,
this is-
they go ahead.
This is probably Peppermint's one of her first times on teleprompter too. And
Yeah.
we know teleprompter challenges can be hard. Some girls slay. Trinity's
Is
what?
You're referring to yourself.
Yes.
You're very good at telepromptering.
Trinity probably has flashcards or she memorized it because reading, writing, arithmetic ain't her thing.
I must say, even though, and maybe I'm just falling for the edit, even though Peppermint
you wanna
is
blame it on the
flubbing
edit.
on lines over and over, she still seems, affable. She still seems like I'm there with her in it. I'm not like, oh, I'm watching someone combust. She has like a sort of sense of humor about it, which if you were a newscaster and you flubbed on the words, that's probably the best way to handle it. So I thought,
Yeah, she's got charm. It doesn't help that in the interview she's like throwing her head back and like if
But-
she just should have sat in that interview chair and been like, "No, I did great. What are you talking about?" Because you
No.
do not have to tell
No,
the
no, no,
truth
no,
on
no.
TV.
No, because them showing us her reacting to herself like, oh God, I can't believe I did that. Puts us more on her side because they're like, she understands that she did bad. She's not delusional. She like knows that she made a mistake and it's fine.
You want to
Because
talk about bad? Let's
They
talk
are
about
prompting us to accept the fact that she is safe and Trinity is up for elimination. That's what they're like priming us for in this episode.
Well, Trinity wasn't the worst on her team by any means. It's just that she was the team leader, I think, and they wanted a
Right.
girl. They wanted a girl to get the girl that they wanted out. They were like, "You're gonna be the executioner, so go out there, shake the cone, pump the hair, and do your damn thing, Trinity," because it's what she does. Now, moving on, our second segment is hosted by the lovely, effervescent, you want to see her cuckoo, Miss Cynthia Lee Fontaine, and Charlie Hides.
Wait, what is the length of Charlie's dress? I just noticed it. I didn't even clock it while watching the episode last night.
This is not morning for me. This is
like
sophisticated lady.
it's
very
like kind of church function, maybe.
it's kind of
I
Jean-
like it. I don't think it's morning, but I like it.
it's a little Dixie Carter, Jean Not So Smart.
Like they're gonna show the wide.
It's a weird
where
length.
the fuck is this wide?
I saw it, girl.
Where the
It's
there?
weird. And why the black shoe?
It
Wrong
hits
shoe.
above. It hits at the ankle, so we see these little tiny shoes poking out. It's a strange length. Can we put this on the pod?
It's a
Yeah.
beautiful dress, but like it's not morning. Cynthia looks morning fresh as a corpse. Who
More.
this gray and the pantyhose. If she wore a nude hose, it would have been a little different. But
I think this works.
Cynthia as a performer, 111%. Cynthia as her own stylist, I would say 75, because all the pieces that she puts on work for different occasions, just usually not together.
Yes.
But love her to death.
Charlie is combusting. This is watching an artist completely combust during a scene.
Do you think she had kombucha for breakfast?
Yes, she definitely did. Kombucha, is that like kombucha?
Yeah.
Okay.
Kombucha.
Caboose me.
And
This
Cynthia-
is even
when-
Trinity.
when Trinity
leans over.
nudges, when she tries to act like, oh, the cameras aren't on me, and she nudges Peppermint. It's the kind of thing you do when you're on stage and a girl's flubbing, and you're like, you want to laugh at her, but you
You're like,
can't. So you're like, hey, she nudges her so she could say, hey, remember this later so we could talk about her behind her back. And Pep just turns, face stays the same.
Smiling.
They say a lot
Smiling.
in their eye. A girl can have a whole conversation in her eyes with another girl when they're on the same wavelength. Like, honestly. I do like the
This
RuPaul's
is-
Drag Race shout out, because
Yeah.
where
that's
would
cute.
we be without the fans? And that's 100% authentic. This fan account dresses up cats as drag queens and
Using
they-
CGI, not with real wigs.
Yeah, because
That's
cats
torture.
don't like being dressed up. I saw one get a pineapple on its head, and it looked like it was planning how to kill its owner that night while it
Oh, I
slept.
don't like that one.
It was
bit.
kind of cute. I wanted to try it, actually. I just need to find a pineapple big enough
Yes, you
for the-
should try it.
for all this pineapple.
This is I feel like
Thor-
Charlie didn't allow Cynthia to just fly and do what she does. Charlie was like, this is how I do things, so we're going to do it. I need you to do it my way. Cynthia is so off the cuff. She's so naturally just like charming and funny. And she even says in an interview, like, my thing is mispronouncing words, and that's funny. She knows what she's doing, bitch. Let her
Now-
do her thing.
Do you think Charlie was playing an uptight morning anchor, or do you think Charlie was just being uptight?
No, I think she was very uptight. She was looking at these cards and she was like, she didn't say that. She didn't say it. Oh my gosh, she missed something. Oh my gosh, she skipped a word.
She
Oh my
was
God.
very, very married to those cards.
Yes.
Which, I mean,
Well-
if you rehearsed it and you just can tell the story, you don't need every word on the card.
Totally. And Cynthia crushes it. She's so funny. She's great as a news, correspondent.
The key
Loved her.
the key to morning anchors is you have to want to wake up and spend time with these people and in your
Sure.
home. And some of these girls you would want to spend time with. Farrah, Alexis, Trinity, Pep. If Charlie came on my TV, what she did here, I would cancel my cable.
Oh my God.
I'd say Spectrum, come get this
Let
box.
Spectrum know. Let Speculum Cable know about this.
She's just not endearing to me. She's a talented woman. She has a lot of she has the range, but likable, not something we get from Miss Charlie.
She might have done better in a different, like if she was one of the anchors, I think she might have done better in that role. That's sort of running the ship,
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, the next segment is Nina Bonina and Eureka, and they are doing drag on a dime life hacks. This is so funny.
This is very useful. I'm not mad at it.
Yeah.
The $6 noodle hair that Eureka eats is they're both in leopard. These are the color commentary. These are the Weezer and
I think Nina Bonina's outfit isn't exactly mourning, but
No.
it works because she's doing this character that like these are the girls who are sort of like They're not news ladies. They're drag queens doing a news segment on the news.
They're the
So it
girlfriend.
works.
They're the girlfriend of the network president who couldn't get the hang of the weather map. So they're like, they'll just do this segment.
They'll shove actual hams into a hip pad. Oh, that's so gross. That was real meat, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I mean, some drag queens base their whole drag on it. Hey, Meatball.
I don't mind the smell of cooked meat, but like the sight of like that slimy like non, and they're handling it with their
Wait,
hands.
what? You went on my OnlyFans? These girls,
This interview goes
South,
awry
baby Antarctica, South.
with Naya Rivera.
First of all, the palette is not pleasing to the eye. This is not morning palette. This,
Okay.
the red, the leopards, the grays. These are more like subdued.
Evening news.
Yeah, this isn't morning.
Hard hitting world news.
Mm-hmm. This is constant shitting, not hard hitting. This interview is bad, and then they show the teleprompter go and then ellipses, 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 and it's just kind of like they're all staring at Naya, and Naya's just like, okay, so who has the parking
Thanks very much
validation?
for joining us. It's time to go to commercial.
Do I get up now?
Which is the button of the scene. Naya knew what she was doing. She said, okay, y'all team lost, so do I get up now?
Why wouldn't they go to commercial though? Like, why wouldn't Ross
Wait.
say, okay, and we're out?
So you mean it wasn't live?
Girl.
That's why they don't go to commercial, because they know one team has to fail, and Ross is not giving any help to the team that he knows is obviously going to fail. Guess what? Ross has an earpiece. Ross is on. He's not on the Queen's team. He's on production side.
Do you know nobody's on nobody's side?
Talk to Drew Barrymore. We're gonna take a break on that.
So, you're running out of closet space. The good news? You don't need to stop shopping. You just need to start selling with The RealReal. The RealReal is the world's largest and most trusted resource for authenticated luxury resale. Whether it's that mini bag that can't even fit your phone or those boots you never fully broke in, The RealReal handles everything from photography and copywriting to shipping and pricing. So you can just sit back, get paid, and make room for things that actually feel like you. And with 10,000 plus new arrivals every single day from top designers like Prada, Celine, Louis Vuitton, and Loewe, all for up to 90% off retail, you're bound to find something perfectly on brand to fill that extra closet space with. Plus, this May only, you can get an extra $200 to shop when you sell for the first time. Make room for what feels like you. Go to therealreal.com to start selling and get your extra $200 to keep shopping at therealreal.com. That's therealreal.com. Terms apply.
Can we talk about cinematic parallels? Because they show in that scene, they show Eureka responding to Charlie when Charlie chimes in. And it's giving me when Eureka's on that show where she's sitting on the tuffet and she's have you seen the meme of Eureka? It's recent. And it's like a group sort of interview talk show.
Oh, yes.
And she is like, she's just sort of like flipping her hair. She's like shifting her, like just can't sit still. And it's giving that.
We've all seen it. Eureka is a bundle of energy.
She is.
And she much like me is a queen best not kept in captivity.
No, girl, she has so much energy. And that's great. That is great.
She must love those Red Bulls.
What are you suggesting?
That she loves Red Bull. She's got a lot of energy. What do you mean?
Oh, okay. Anyway, it
Red Bull
ends in
woman.
disaster. And the next day, we're having some mirror chats.
But not Disasterina.
I'm disaster, and this is the sister.
They should literally, whenever something's going bad, just have desista like float across the top of the screen.
That's
Um,
funny.
Aja's talking with Alexis about the drama from last week, of course, because production loves this storyline and how she isn't sure about her relationship with Valentina at the moment. She isn't sure? What the fuck she isn't sure? You come for the bitch every episode and you're not sure about your relationship with her? It's very clear. And Valentina clearly states that you're making a bad first impression on me. I can hear you talking about me in the corners.
Mhm.
And then she gives Aja some advice and says, maybe focus on yourself and be the best she can be. Which is exactly like my MO. And like
Yeah.
anybody who needs to be successful, just compete with yourself. Don't compete with everybody else. The pie is big enough. You'll get a slice. And if not, just grab some crust.
Tivana, Tiana, Tia.
Yeah.
Aja goes over and is like, and I don't think this is like, oh, I'm gonna come across bad on TV, so I'm gonna give a sort of hollow apology.
No,
I
it felt
actually
like-
felt this felt genuine.
It felt like growth, honestly. Aja was
Yeah.
young here. What was she, 22 or something?
22.
She hadn't probably
Baby.
been in, I know she hadn't been in a televised reality show fake competition where they were angling, where everybody was betting against her and angling for her to go down at every point. You
Yeah.
know, like from the editors to Story to RuPaul, everybody was pushing for her to flounder. And when
Yeah.
it came to it with lip syncing, you can't get her to flounder because she's
No, ma'am.
talented. But I applaud Aja for her growth here and
Yeah.
for an actual real moment. And speaking of real moments, we get Cynthia talking about her work in HIV prevention and care, which is always important in our community because it's not going away yet. And Charlie talks about living through the height of AIDS.
Yeah. And she, I mean, because she was, I believe, 52 at the time. And she, I mean, the generation of the LGBTQs before us lived through this thing of burying a bunch of their fucking friends because of HIV and AIDS. And so she breaks down and she's crying and she's sharing this experience. And it's really touching. And I love the extended shots of Sasha Velour's compassionate listening face. This is not only on this episode, this happened in another episode, but when someone is talking about something really emotional, Sasha Velour stops her makeup and she turns and just sort of receives it in a very like open and compassionate way. And I'm like, this is beautiful. This is such winner energy that they're showing us this.
And then Valentina says, "Can I tell you something I struggle with?"
Oh no.
And Eureka says, "Eating." And Sasha says, "Don't joke about that."
Yeah.
Like telling a big girl that she can't make a joke about eating. Good luck, bitch. Let Eureka joke about anything she wants.
Yeah.
Sorry, skinny girl, that you're offended. I'm so sorry.
This went sideways.
But not sorry.
This went sideways. But, I mean, you also don't know what, you don't know what people have struggled with. And
I don't, but I also don't care because, like, Eureka is funny to me and she was making a joke and Sasha outwardly appears like a normal, well-adjusted person. And I know that she just won hamburgers and she's a vegan and she probably struggled with whatever she struggled with eating-wise, but Eureka made it funny. And this is a drag show. We're in a dressing room. This is not a symposium on anorexia and bulimia. And I get that you've had problems and girls have probably said, "Oh, eat a cheeseburger, bitch." And she's a vegan, so I would understand why she's offended. But like, I'm not sympathetic to her plight right now, telling Eureka not to joke about it, because Eureka is doing what Eureka does, and she's being a drag queen. Drag dressing rooms are not usually a spot for serious. They're not. You want to keep it light.
Right.
This is not the Greatest Showman.
Just I'm just trying, for the sake of argument,
Sure.
This isn't just a dressing room. This is a televised show with an audience of like young people. And so you have to kind of consider that, I don't know, maybe, maybe people watching have struggled with eating disorders. And so making light of it or like making a joke about it isn't,
I mean,
which I don't even know that Eureka's that being said, I don't know that Eureka's joke was making light of eating disorders. I think she was just saying
to Valentina, you're gorgeous. Here's a
you
joke.
struggle with eating. I don't know. Maybe that is. I don't know. Trigger warning. I don't know. I don't know. Drag queens do sometimes make jokes that are maybe not appropriate for everyone. This is the fact of the world.
Yeah, maybe Valentina got a stain on her white leotard, and maybe that's what Eureka was joking about. Eating? You got some blueberry compote on that leotard? Who knows? But Sasha just does not seem to have a sense of humor, and that has been something consistent through the season.
She's not bringing that.
Like, save it for we're here, bitch.
All right. Well, on the main stage,
and I say
RuPaul
bitch, I mean sister. With love.
Of course. On the main stage, RuPaul is wearing a mad scientist wig.
Girl.
What happened here?
They're experimenting. This
I
dress.
I want to know what happened.
I want to know why.
I want to know why.
This dress seems very much what's the sister on Mama's Family who always wears stuff off the shoulder?
Okay.
Y'all know who I'm talking about?
I don't know the name.
Yeah, but you know who she is, right? She's always in something off the shoulder.
And are we seeing bra strap?
I think it's part of the dress.
No, underneath the yellow strap.
Oh, Mom, you think Mama's strapped?
In the outside corner. I don't know. Maybe I'm. It's just this is one of those looks that makes you go, wait a second, something's going on.
This look makes you say, oh, Matthew wasn't there anymore and they haven't figured it out yet. Because the brow is what throws everything off. This hair could have been right if the brow was not as elevated and surprised. It's not connected into the contour of the nose where it normally is.
Could ever be right.
It could be
happening with that.
If they put a big flower in or something. It's just this outfit lacks. It's a pretty look, but it lacks like the like superstar aspect of it. Like there's nothing that's like here that's unreplicatable. Everything is attainable. Does that make sense?
What's
like,
the doctor's name from Back to the Future?
Christopher
what is
Lloyd?
His name? Yeah, Christopher Lloyd.
Doc Sprock or something?
Doc Sprock. How does your garden grow? Jeffrey Boyer Chapman is on the judging panel. Welcome to the competition, Jimbo.
Which is, it's funny to see full circle because JBC came up on Unreal, which was a show about the shenanigans and the fuckery behind a reality show, which is something that is very akin to Drag Race.
Sure.
Naira Vieira, an apt judge. She loved the drag queens. She
absolutely.
She always supported us, and she's
Michelle
on the judging
looks gorgeous.
Yeah, Michelle's there. Ross is there. The
Now,
wide shot of the judges panel to the stage though seems very cramped. We had more room than that. Do you see that?
Yeah, it doesn't seem far away. The judging panel doesn't seem very far away from the stage.
We had at least a third more room than that. This seems like a smaller soundstage. And we didn't have the columns on the side either. And you're right about the wood behind the thing. Those were not from what was the company called?
24/7 retailers.
204 events.
204 events.
204 events. Well, they didn't pay us $100,000, so 24 never events.
They give us a fast runway. Can you
Girl,
believe it?
this
After
runway,
all this.
these girls have 3 steps and then they go to a split screen where they show their booties, which honestly is probably helpful for some of the girls because they suffer from a severe case of no matchy syndrome, much like me on the beatdown this week. Um,
Okay.
the girls, some of these outfits don't need to be seen more than a glimpse.
The theme is naughty nighties, which
I
is
miss
very
these runways.
perverted.
I miss these runways.
Like the runway theme or the fast edit of it?
Runway themes, like ones that are like just like, white
Wear
party,
something slutty.
naughty nighty.
Wear something sexy and stupid.
Yeah.
Wear
They-
your underwear.
Like honestly, when we have our own competition reality show, we're gonna have a runway category that's just called Scooch.
Scooch. Oh, I love it.
Scooch, BBD, which is big black dress. We're gonna have
Okay.
such great runway categories.
I watched Tudor Boot of this because the runway was so fast. So I was like, I want a little bit more here.
There were a lot of boots.
What do you think?
Yeah, anytime a girl has a thong over a padded pantyhosed ass, it kind of just gives Muppet.
It's also not like a thong. It's the thong G-string that comes for free in the package when you order the sexy like lingerie
Fully.
piece from Amazon.
The
It's
eye patch in the front,
a-
which couldn't cover even one testicle,
A
let alone
triangle of fabric with like literal string. That doesn't work with drag padding.
no. Alexis
What's
has
happening?
a full cut. I'd say French panty, but it looks more like Belgium lace.
I literally was gonna say Belgian.
Do we have the same brain? Seriously?
What is
I-
wrong with us?
This is very like a lot of the girls go with either Golden Girls Go Hooking with like a floral like long robe or Hookertown Amsterdam. Red Light
Sure.
Special. And Aja especially given Red Light Special. I think Aja is one of the more successful one. Valentina
She chose a bold color. She said all red, and the pieces are also interesting in Aja's ensemble.
There's fringe, there's movement, there's it's like an event.
Totally. She took something that could be very pedestrian and made it. I mean, you could wear this on stage. I quite
Mhm.
like it.
Alexis Michelle is giving I don't do it by the hour, I only do it by the weekend. She says I'm a classy girl. 10% to the house.
Valentina,
No matchy syndrome.
so stunning though. But the matchy is pretty close. I mean, squint a little bit. It's pretty close.
Now,
The-
but
The
when they show
tailoring is exquisite. Everything is stoned. The hair is very nice. I love Valentina.
I will stand by my no matchy because out comes Shea Coulee perfectly matchy. And it's harder for Shea Coulee to match stuff than Valentina because there's less options, honestly, on the market.
But Shay is using her real legs. She's not even wearing hose.
Oh, work mother body. The body girl is here.
The body,
The body girl,
is
that's why she-
present.
That's
is
why she ain't
checked
got
in.
no matchy because she is the matchy.
She is.
I like that that's an actual true sentence in the drag world. She's using her real legs.
Stupid.
She looks great. And she's wearing that huge fluffer boa. Oh, I love it.
Sasha comes out as the artsy girl at the bunny ranch with the candelabra. It's like, girl, did you not pay the light bill? I
No,
do like.
Raja in Tudor Boot said this reminded her of season 7 of Drag Race.
It's very Pearl. I do like
And
the
I sort of get
candelabra.
that.
It's like if Jack Nicholson in that museum scene in Batman had a girl to fuck while he was there fucking up all the art, it would be Sasha Velour. She's very art. She's got a nail on the glove.
Yes. She's very art.
Trinity comes out as Trinity.
She had a duster coat on and took it off, and they don't show it. You can see it crumpled at the foot of the door.
Oh yeah, it's gold.
They just don't bother to show
She did that tired old move where she let threw the duster on the floor.
I like these pieces. I think she looks good. Black lace, laced
Trinity,
up the side. Pretty.
on the way to the airport, Trinity stopped at the Fair Villa Adult Boutique and said, "Give me everything you got in black lace. You got some shoelaces too? I'm gonna lace it up."
I'm gonna go down to
The
Leg
Leg
Avenue.
Avenue. I'm gonna go down to Leg Avenue. Maybe they'll sponsor us.
Come on.
Come on,
Now,
Leg Avenue.
Peppermint. This was an immediate Raven boot. As soon as she showed up on screen, Raven said, boot.
It feels like a tied up t-shirt. If she had like a pink Mighty Morphin Power Ranger hooker boot, I could be here for it, but it just feels like pieces that don't go together. And then the thong over the shiny danskin tight. It's not something that it's like it's butt floss that isn't in your butt.
Yeah. Peppermint, it feels like a nightie, but then she put something tight. She put like a tight top over it. So it's creating this sort of like pulling and bunching. Like I want to see the pink garment by itself, which I think is an actual nightie. Right? Righty?
I wish it
I
would.
don't
I wish it would go nighty.
I feel like
not.
Peppermint has promo photos in this look from like pre-Drag Race on our website. Like I feel like this is like the cover art for Dollar in My Titty.
This is giving back page.
I love it.
It's giving back page. I don't care if you come on it. I can get it. I can get a new piece of fabric. This is giving. It comes in 3 colors in the same package.
Yeah.
She looks beautiful from the titties up.
Charlie Hides is giving us black lingerie, 8-inch pleaser heels, maybe higher, very high heels.
This is beautiful. She looks very statuesque. A little bit immobile and stiff, obviously. I wish she would have walked in these and practiced a little more. But
it's hard to walk in 8-inchers.
Especially with a
They're
broken
deadly.
rib.
Well, yeah, that too. Cynthia is giving something.
Cynthia's giving Victoria's Secret. She went over and above the directive with instead of naughty nighty, because this is not a nighty. The girls that didn't do nighties didn't follow the directive. And it's very clear in the judging when they get to the judging after they call the safe girls. There are one side who did nighties and then the other side who went hooker. And the judges say that. They said, oh, prostitution land over there.
Also, it is naughty 90s. So, I sort of have an issue with the fact that it's kind of like a biker sort of milieu that we're working in here with the go-go boot and the studs and the hardware on the bodice.
It's barbed wire goes to heaven. And it's
all
not
barbed wires go to heaven.
There's not a nighty on this night.
There's
and that is
not
the
a
problem.
nighty tonight.
Yeah.
Tonighty.
And that was the directive. Cynthia does look beautiful as always. But
she does.
This is not following the brief.
Eureka, they give a whip crack sound effect.
Mm-hmm.
Is this a nightie in any way? This doesn't even say like bedtime.
Mm-mm. She could do a lot of things on the bed in this, but I'm not. Yeah, the hooker girls miss and it's just riding up. It's like.
Also on Tudor boot.
What is this shoulder? It's just fabric. That's all it is fabric looped over, I feel like. It's not.
It does make her tits look great. If you watch Untucked, her tits are sitting.
But where is
perched
the cat on a hot tin roof, Elizabeth Taylor, like type of nightie?
Like a nightie. No, did anyone wear a nightie? The closest would be Peppermint. Sorry, but true.
Yeah.
A nightie is a sort of slip underskirt thing.
Like a
right?
peignoir. A nightie is like a slip, and then the peignoir set goes over it, which is like a cape or like a little like brief robe. It's like, yeah. Like think adult baby slut.
Oh my God. Fun fact. You know how they show the reference photo on the green screen in Tudor Boot?
Mm-hmm. Why does
Eureka has different hair on in her green screen photo. So I don't know if she changed hair or if she had a hair reveal or what, but she had sort of big, like red, sort of curly hair. I think maybe it was a hair reveal.
Oh.
The boots also appeared to be red in the green screen photo, but they look pink here. I don't know.
Whose boots has her wig been under?
And finally, Nina Bonina is giving
Dead.
Skeletron.
Skeletron prostitution.
This is what happens if you take too much Ozempic. this face is what happens.
This is not.
Don't joke about that. Eureka, don't joke about that.
Also, what happens when you do too much cocaine? Your septum goes away. Which is very drag for me. Now, if this had a little like fluttery skirt on it, it could almost skew nighty, like a little ballet skirt, and like in sheer black. But this is just straight up hooker garb.
Yeah, and I'm okay with it.
And the mic placement, just like bad. Like sound could have done way better on that.
Where's the mic?
You see right between her titties where it doesn't match her breasts because,
That's where the mic is?
Band-Aids are racist. Yeah, that's clearly mic tape right there.
Oh.
And it's not visible in that shot, but it was visible once she started walking and moving. They should have
I want to give props and flowers to Nina Bonina in this moment because the outfit is nothing like groundbreaking. It's not like an exquisite costume per se, but Nina Bonina knows what her character is and what she's doing. And does it so clean head to toe. There's no matchy here.
Head to toe.
Every piece of skin that's showing, whether it's like fake or real, is completely matchy. The proportions are out of this world.
You're right.
I love her delivery, and the makeup is cool and weird, and that's what she does. She looks best when she's doing something fucking crazy and weird.
She found a way to bring herself to the challenge, which is perfect. And we're going to take a break.
Okay.
We're back, and the judges' critiques are Trinity was basically a downer, but everybody loves that ass.
But wait, the winners are announced. Shay and Sasha share the win, and they win $1,000 each. Girl, cash money. This is the beginning of a trend.
Mm-hmm.
And a year's supply of burgers from Hamburger Mary's. You keep saying she won hamburgers last week, but it's this week.
Hamburgers for everyone.
Hamburger.
I'll gladly pay you Tuesday for a hamburger for some pussy pie today.
Their team is deemed to be safe. So Team Good Morning Bitches is deemed safe. They go back and untuck.
And not on today
are all up for
elimination.
Elimination Lopez.
Trinity, she's mean and mad downer with the ass. Peppermint.
They said her character was mean. They didn't say she was mean.
You're a mean girl. Katie, you are a mean girl.
You can't just ask someone if they're from Africa.
Alyssa, you're a mean girl. Oh, girl, you're a joke. You're a joke.
You went out there disgusting. Back rolls. Peppermint is told by
joke about that.
Peppermint is told by Naya that she hates her outfit. Ross
hate your hair and makeup tonight.
It's not that serious. Peppermint dropped a lot of her lines, but her anchor character still brought the fun and the love to the morning time.
Yes.
Charlie is dog walked. Off leash.
They
dog
said
walk.
dead behind the eyes. Miss Ward, some life behind the eye.
Miss Ward. Alec Mappa, a treasure. They said she's dead behind the eyes. She gave up, and her runway walk was low energy.
Yeah. Cynthia, they said this isn't a nightie, this is whorish. But she did a good job of just doing her own thing and not sort of, being brought down by Charlie's sort of critiques.
Eureka is given the same thing, not a nightie, but she's got chemistry with Nina in the challenge. And then Nina is told she had okay chemistry too before starting
She
to cry.
starts crying.
And
she
Bruce-
says, I'm going to be the crybaby of the season, and I'm just going to cry a lot. And RuPaul's like, well, honey, we love you. Now let's continue.
She said,
She's very emotional.
Every time she thinks of anything.
Then they have to say who got, and I think there's a meme of the skeleton face Nina Bonina crying and saying, I'm happy. Or I feel good. Who deserves to go home tonight and why?
Trinity
and more.
Trinity and Peppermint say Charlie. Charlie and Cynthia say Peppermint. And then Eureka says Trinity, but Trinity says, I call shade. I did my job as a leader. And Nina said Trinity because she was the captain. And
These two Southern accent girls going at it full force.
But Trinity delivering one-liners and Eureka also being hilarious at the same time make us,
So
it endears them to us. I call shade. How many times has that been said? Come on, it's great.
It has become a cultural moment for sure.
You know what? I think we should call on our good friend,
Yeah.
season 9 standout,
Mhm.
the spicy, the spearminted Ms.
Peppermint Pundit.
Pundit. She's giving us a little behind the scenes tea, honey. Sweet and refreshing with a little twist. A top 2 diva from season 9. Oh,
She's
never mind.
our
Peppermint Pundit.
Rings on, Harlem Cleopatra coming at you with my rings on. Harlem Cleopatra coming at you with my rings on. Harlem Cleopatra.
Rumor has it that there was like a fight or an argument between Matthew and Rue on set during the filming of that first episode. And we didn't see the fight, obviously. It must have happened in the dressing room or something. But I don't know. I don't even know why they were parading us around that studio. We were in a line. All I remember is we were all in a line walking somewhere. And I was like, where are we going? We're walking through. I guess it's when they were like trying to hide us. I don't know. We were on our way to go do some shit. And it was the middle of the day. And they brought us through the kitchen of the studio. Like there was like a little kitchenette that had like snacks. And we stopped in there to get snacks. And Matthew was just in the kitchen eating snacks. And he wasn't like, it would have been, it seemed unusual. Like it seemed like, okay, everyone here associated with the show is working. Like we just took a break, but like everyone's working, but you're just in the kitchen. And so it felt like he was like escaping or separating. I don't know exactly. Obviously, we've heard now that they had a falling out or something. And some of the girls had recognized him. I don't know if I don't remember whether or not if I recognized him. I think I did because there's one particular picture that he had seen, really stunning imagery of his white beard and like done all up. I remember that image somehow. And so I think I recognized him from that, but not making the connection that it was like Rue's makeup artist or anything like that. But he was super sweet and was like, you know, hey, how you doing? Great job. See you later. And then that was the last we ever saw of him. And then we noticed from the runway that things were very different.
Oh. Enough said.
For like an episode or two.
Enough said.
But did anyone ever say to you guys, like, there's a change with Rue? Matthew's gone?
No one has, still to this day, has never acknowledged it. No one, I don't even think anybody ever introduced us to Matthew as her makeup artist. He was just like
Right.
some guy in the kitchen who clearly had a lot of style and was, was there for a reason, but like something was wrong. Um, but the whole thing was so new to us, and so like we didn't feel very grounded. I don't think anybody felt very. It was like literally the first day, or maybe it was the second day. It was like the third day of filming because we had to do that. The first episode took like 3 or 4 days to shoot because we did the car interviews and the karaoke with Rue, and that took 2 days. I don't think they've ever done that since either.
That was all
Damn.
before the first episode?
Yes, that was, but we didn't even know who the other girls were.
My
Wow.
God.
They kept us in the hotel, and when it was your time, you would come down and you would wait, and they'd be like, "We don't want to see," you'd have to wait, and they were like, "Oh no, back up! They're pulling in," and the car. They told us you're going to get in the car and sing with Rue, and Rue's going to interview you, but like we didn't know, we'd not met the other girls. That was the very first thing we did. So our first time seeing Rue was in the car when she pulled up and drove, and they were
That's
driving a car
wild.
behind us, and she would interview us, and she drove us around the thing, and that was the very first thing. I don't even remember how they used that.
Wow.
YouTube.
Oh yeah, I wasn't even in the episode.
Yeah. Damn.
Harlem Cleopatra coming at you with my rings on.
So the bottom two are Trinity and Charlie Hides. And
Yeah.
the lip sync song is I Wanna Go by Britney Spears. And
One of the most rememberable lip syncs for a couple of reasons. Charlie kind of is deciding not to do the lip sync, is what she says.
this is where
And Trinity murders it.
Trinity murders it. She says, I got my dancing hair on. And Charlie does her
Oh, and it's
famous
attached.
she does her famous pat the puss move when she
Mhm.
pats her puss. I think that Charlie knows she's not a lip sync artist and she wasn't going to win this, so she just decided to have excuses, and some were valid for the rib thing, but a park and bark to something that's over 100 BPMs per minute, honey, not okay. The wig is beautiful, but it's like she could have done a hair flip, nothing. And Trinity's
Charlie
over
had
there.
decided that it was over. And
This-
that comes through in this performance.
And when Trinity flips all of her hair over and is on the ground, you could see where her mic is. It's on the back of her bra strap at her neck, which is where someone should be grabbing Charlie by and shaking her. Because all the girls are yelling,
let's
Charlie,
go!
Charlie, do something.
Charlie, let's go!
Trinity's doing somersaults. I think she learned that from James Mansfield.
Okay. It's a forward roll. And it's her signature move, as well as shaking the cone.
But also, it was summer when they filmed this. And
So what does
she
that
does
mean? Does the cone shrink?
no.
Summer.
Expand?
It's summer and Trinity salty. So somersault.
Oh, honey, she's giving you some summer salt.
Smelling salts too. I can smell the booty. It smells good. It's shaking. Then anytime a girl shakes her ass, they cut to RuPaul being incredibly pleased. Eureka's sitting down in the back. They gave her a chair, legs akimbo.
Oh, yeah, because
Foreshadowing.
she's still
Popped her
injured.
knee, yeah.
They said,
Remember,
all
Pep
the
said anytime she wasn't on camera, she was in a wheelchair.
Oh, my God.
the girls are living for Trinity. Charlie's in the same spot from where she started at the end. And
Trinity
like-
didn't have to do this much, but she did. And she's showing herself to be an incredible performer. And I think the other girls should be scared after watching that performance, because that was like a solo performance. And she still was like, she crushed it.
that's like the kind of thing when you get introduced and then the MC stands on stage with you while you perform. And you're like, can you move, bitch? Can you get off the stage? Get out of your little corner sipping your drink.
Charlie says in the interview, I don't lip sync.
90% of UK queens, we sing live. And it's
Which
We get it, but you know what you're supposed to do when you come on the show. It's part of the rules.
She wanted to go all the way without lip syncing, which isn't unheard of. But
Well, she
even
could
if
have
you get to
sang.
the end, I mean, Bianca Del Rio had to lip sync in the music video
She also had to lip sync against
at the
because
end.
in top 6 the girls lip synced 2 by 2. But here's the thing, Charlie could have sang. She could have sang that song and at least tried to show what her talent was. Charlie
Yeah.
didn't display an ounce of her talent in this lip sync, which is Drag Race is all about showing how you can make the format work for you. And Charlie did not do that here. And RuPaul sent Charlie home. She said, "Go back from upon whence you came, honey."
We have to also take into account that she was dealing with an injury and she was in shoes that wouldn't have allowed her to move around very easily.
She chose that shoes to have an excuse, I think, because she knew she was going to be in the bottom and she knew she was going to lip sync. I had a broken wrist my whole season, and I'm not making
Is
excuses.
that why it's so limp?
Did you watch Untucked, bitch?
I did. Yeah,
Oh,
I
how
did.
wonderful.
Yeah, I did.
Aja shares why she paints so hard, and she says she's dealing with acne scars, and she was told she wasn't pretty, so she overcorrects it with the drag. And I feel for her, but she's pretty now. Whoever
Girl?
she must have
Yes.
prayed and went to the right practitioner because she looks gorgeous. She literally looks like the cartoons on her merch now. Beautiful.
Totally gorgeous. The girls are all like peppermints in trouble based on that runway. Also, Farrah has become an expert on Drag Race.
She did grow up on it, probably.
She went from, being in danger of very much getting close to going home to now she's like, okay, but what do you think? I mean, I don't know about your look though. Here's where I think you went wrong. Like, total expert.
Trinity is called a dictator.
Ooh. Dictator tots.
I know Trinity as the Orlando Dictator, not the.
Oh my god.
I mean, I think
Girl,
everybody
she's a top and you know it.
Charlie reveals she's only worn 2 pairs of shoes on the runway, but she's just decorated them differently each time.
Yes.
Girl, I just don't like girls who squander opportunities. And there's a way to make every challenge work for you, and it's disappointing because Charlie is talented and she does have a very smart brain, but her brain got the best of her, and she just made her own excuses and sealed her own exit, or signed her own exit papers. That's what I meant.
And she said, okay, I know if I ever get in the bottom and I end up lip syncing, I'm just going to kind of throw in the towel. She says that. And I think it almost would have been stronger if she just like stood there while the music played and
It was I Want to
didn't
Go,
even
not
do
Stronger. That was the finale.
She could have just said, "I want to go."
Right. And then she honestly, that's
And
what she
walked
should have
off.
done.
Pulled
She
a
said,
Jimmy Lemon.
"Peace, deuce, hit it, honey. Start the
Yeah.
car."
Right.
I want the air.
Is the van still running?
I want the van at 69.
Sure.
Honestly,
Well,
that would have been a much better ending than what this was.
Yes. But we haven't seen the last of Ms. Charlie Hides.
You haven't seen the last of me.
We do have an announcement for you. A reminder that Race Chaser Live is coming to New York. Join us at Queens Theater in Queens on Monday, October 23rd.
So nice to be doing a hometown show for hometown honeys. An
Sure.
evening of discussion, dissection, and dissemination. Plus a little hot goss, and there will be special guests, spit crew boys, stunt shows, and shenanigans. And if you've never seen our podcast live, you don't want to miss this. It's not just a podcast. There's so much, much more. And more is going to be there too. She's doing a pop-up.
Oh, good. We got Anne. Okay, good. Get your tickets now at www.queenstheater.org. That's theater with a TRE on the end because it's fancy.
There are VIP tickets available for a very special Unplugged VIP experience. More than just a photo op. More than a photo op. So if you're feeling very VIP, snatch those VIP tickets. There's only 10 left. Oops, 9.
Oh, they are flying. They are flying in real time.
Really?
Thank you so much for joining us for Race Chaser Classique this week.
I'm Willam.
And I'm Alaska.
And we'd love for you to write a little review of our podcast on your favorite podcast app. And don't forget to subscribe to us. And if you leave us a little rating, we'd very much appreciate that.
Yes, and you can sign up for Mom Plus at mompodcasts.plus. You get access to all of our mom shows ad-free, many of them a day early, plus exclusive bonus episodes and monthly video episodes of this podcast, Race Chaser.
You can follow the dolls on Instagram and Twitter at Willam, at TheOnlyAlaska5000, and our Race Chaser account is at RaceChaserPod. Our Mom Podcast Instagram and TikTok account is at Mom Podcast.
And email us at racechaserpodcast@gmail.com.
And we'll be back next week with more discussion, dissection, and dissemination. Race Chaser is not endorsed by World of Wonder, Paramount Media Networks, or any of their subsidiaries. It is intended for entertainment and informational purposes only.
RuPaul's Drag Race and all names, pictures, audio, and video clips are registered trademarks and or copyrights of their respected trademark and or copyright holders. Mom! To get access to our monthly video episodes and tons of bonus content, sign up for Mom Plus Gold at mompodcasts.plus.
Hosted by Alaska and Willam.
And produced by Big Dipper.
Editing and sound design by Will Pitts.
Executive produced by Willam, Alaska, Big Dipper, Brett Boehm, Joe Cilio, and Alex Ramsey.
Our theme song is by Alaska Thunderfuck 5000.
Who, me? How about that Charlie Hyde's lip sync? You know, the one where she's like,
Pat the Puss.
She's seemingly not doing
against Kimura.
Yeah, the one where she's not doing very much.
She's
Was
in, like,
it
a
really like
robe.
that in real life? The do something, Charlie.
Yeah, that was it felt like watching a sinking ship, and it was really upsetting. And I really liked. I love Charlie. She's great, and she's one person that I knew personally before, one of the girls that I knew before doing the show. And so we had an instant camaraderie, and she was just a great, there's like great queens to watch, and then there's great queens in the workroom.
Yeah.
You know, and she was one of those great queens in the workroom. Trinity was another one, you know, who very generous, will help you, you know, and so it was upsetting to watch, but she didn't really voice it very much. Although I got to tell you, after after the cheerleading episode, every single day, people were wrapping themselves up in ace bandages and things. And Eureka had a wheelchair. Like in the episode, you just saw crutches. She would have a wheelchair, and for everything that we did off camera, she was riding around in a wheelchair. And then when we would have to get in drag and go to the stage, she would get crutches to walk on stage.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was like, how is this bitch? How are we going to be? What is going on here? Nobody can walk. Everybody's limping. Cynthia Lee Fontaine's. So everybody was like physically damaged. Even in like 4 or 5 episodes later, people were still like having serious physical ailments.
Oh my God.
And Charlie didn't really speak up that much about hers. She cracked her rib. She just did.
Yeah.
Because it was a nasty fall. But it just felt like, well, just grin it, bear it, and get through it. You know what I mean? And so I think, and she wore these humongous, like these heels that like, I've never seen her wear heels that tall. And so it felt like just a terrible turn of events and the perfect storm. There's no way that she was going to be able to dance around. And it did feel like, it felt like watching somebody melt. You know, it was like, oh no.
All them Cleopatra coming at you with my rings on.